Have you ever set a grand goal like, I'm going to write every morning or I'll work out an hour daily, only to give up after just a couple of days? Maybe you lasted 2 or 3 days before everything fell apart. In today's video, I want to talk about why tiny habits are the ones that truly change your life. And I'll share one simple habit that takes just 5 minutes a day, yet can trigger a powerful ripple effect. Later on, I'll walk you through 3 practical steps to help you move from just talking about it to actually doing it. But first, let me ask you, what's one small habit you really want to build? Picture it in your mind. We're diving right in. I'm Alex and welcome back to Inspiration Illuminated. Here on the channel, we focus on using simple stories and practical methods to help you ignite your inner spark and transform your life. Today, I want to break down the secret of a 5-minute micro habit, a habit that's not just easy to do, but powerful enough to change your life over time. Why does a micro habit work? Because behavioral science shows that when a habit is small enough and has a clear trigger, it's much easier to stick with and eventually becomes automatic. For example, by linking write one line of a journal to after my morning coffee, you're actually creating a built-in trigger that makes the habit occur naturally. Later, we'll walk through the trigger gives behavior gives reward 3-step method to design a habit like this. But first, imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you're sitting in your kitchen, a cup of coffee in hand, you write just one sentence, and you're done. That's the power of micro habits. Let's dive into the first step, the trigger. A trigger is about linking your micro habit to an existing daily routine like write one line after my morning coffee or do 1 minute of deep breathing after brushing my teeth. Why do this? Behavioral science tells us that our brains automatically latch onto cues that repeat in our environment. If every time you have coffee, you write one line, soon your brain will recognize coffee as the cue and write as the response. Over time, it becomes automatic. Neuroscience also shows that each time you complete that tiny action, your brain releases dopamine, strengthening the connection between the cue and the behavior, making the habit more automatic over time. Now let's move on to step 2, behavior. This is the actual thing you'll do, like write one line in your journal, do 1 minute of deep breathing, or stretch for 5 minutes. Remember, keep it under 5 minutes. Why? Studies show that when a habit is simple and easy to do, you're far more likely to stick with it. Compared to write 3 pages every day, write just one line is way easier to start and keep going. So here are 3 practical steps. Step 1, shrink the behavior, scale your goal down. For example, replace run 10 miles with walk for 10 minutes. Step 2, add the trigger, attach it to an existing habit, like do 1 minute of deep breathing after brushing your teeth. Step 3, add a reward. After you do it, give yourself a small positive reinforcement, a mental pat in your notebook, whatever works. This turns your intention into actual action. The final step, reward. The reward is what makes your brain say, I did something good, reinforcing that memory and building the habit. Charles Duhigg, in The Power of Habit, explains that the habit loop consists of cue, routine, reward. That feeling of reward triggers dopamine release, teaching your brain to do it again next time. So after writing that one line of journal, mark A. You're giving yourself a little ritual, is simple but powerful reward. Psychology research shows that immediate, pleasant feedback is more effective for habit formation than delayed rewards. To make the reward more impactful, make it visible, check off a day on the calendar, track streaks in an app, or keep your journal in plain sight. Each checkmark sends your brain the message, you did well. That small final step may seem minor, but it's the glue that turns actions into habits. Alright, let's recap the micro habit roadmap. Step 1, trigger. Tie the habit to an existing action, for example, after my coffee, write one line. Step 2, behavior. Keep the goal under 5 minutes, like one journal sentence. Step 3, reward. Give yourself a small ritual, like and make it visible via a calendar check or streak tracker. This process is based on the scientifically backed trigger behavior reward loop, a proven method for creating lasting habits. Now here's a simple challenge. Pick Pick a small habit you really want to form, drop it in the comments, and use this system starting tomorrow. Stick with it for 7 days, then come back and tell me what changed. If you follow through, I'll share an advanced long-term tracking method in the next video and feature your progress in a short highlight so everyone can see your transformation. If you like practical strategies like this, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. See you in the next video. Keep doing just a little, change a little, and someday you'll thank yourself.